just me and you.
Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I did a little get ready with me on this look you see right here, and I participated in the makeup mess tag created by Spooky Lips and Fat Hips here on YouTube. I will link her video down below so you can check her out. I think this is such a fun tag. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and you guys know I like to do my tag videos with the get ready with me, so that's what we're doing today. If you want to watch me create this look and listen to me chat about my messy makeup habits, then just keep watching. So I already primed my face with the Beauty Bakery Wake and Bake oil. I do that before I do my brows because I really like to give it time to sink in. But I also have this little Smashbox primer water and it's almost gone, so I'm just trying to use it up. Because why not? So we're just gonna do a little get ready with me while I do the makeup mess tag. I haven't even really read through the questions. I know I've watched videos of people doing this tag, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. So hopefully I don't out myself and gross everybody out. This is the ColourPop No Filter foundation, by the way. Are you even surprised? That is my favorite foundation. It's so good. The first question is, how often do you wash your makeup brushes and sponges? Basically, I just wait until I'm out of eye brushes and then I wash my brushes. I feel like my face brushes I can get away with a little bit longer because I use virtually the same products. If I'm at a moment where I'm using a brush for foundation, I have a couple different ones so I can spread it out, but pretty much once I'm out of brushes, this is probably about half of my eye brushes, I will go and wash them. As far as sponges go, I don't really like washing my sponges. Stay with me here, I promise I'm not that gross. Just because I feel like they never act the same again after I wash it. So I just use it for a couple weeks and then I buy another one. I know that's probably stupid because a lot of you wash your sponges, but I just get the multi-packs of the Real Techniques one. Those are my favorite sponges. And then I can just swap them out as I need to. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I haven't used this concealer in a hot minute because I've been on my Tarte Shape Tape, but I want to use this again. Next is, how do I organize my makeup collection? Well, all of my Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks are on display because I'm just so proud of that collection. I have all of them. I know I've said that 100 times, beating a dead horse at this point. All of my palettes are on a little shelf that I bought off Amazon really cheap, and they're just kind of scattered about it in a messy, cute way, I feel like. And all of my other makeup are in t-shirt organizers from the Container Store. They're see-through and they have little dividers and it works perfect for my expansive collection. I'm just taking my ColourPop No Filter Loose Setting Powder to set my under eyes really quick. The next question is, loose or pressed powders? My setting powder is almost always loose. I have a couple pressed ones, but loose is my favorite. As far as everything else, I'm just more inclined to use pressed powders. I'm not against loose powders, even though they are messier, but probably for the most part pressed. Oh, I skipped a question. I skipped number 3. I'm just moving forward. Do I put my makeup products away after I'm done with them or leave them out for tomorrow? It totally depends. If I know for a fact I'm going to be filming again the next day, which is most days, I'll leave kind of the basics out. Like if I know I'm using a specific palette, I'll leave like my mascara, lash stuff, eyeshadow palette, and my brushes, things like that that I know I'm gonna use on my eyes. But for the most part, I like to put my stuff away just because I like to be neat and organized. I feel like it makes me feel like I have a better grip on life. But it totally depends. You can come in my beauty room some days and it looks really pristine, and you can come some days and there's just stuff scattered about my table right here. I just have the Anastasia contour stick in the shade Fawn. I'm still so obsessed with this product. It's so good. Now I'm going to take that loose powder and just bake underneath my cheekbone real quick just to clean things up. To bronze up my skin with my powder, I'm using my Becca Bali Sands bronzer. You guys know this was one of my favorites pretty much since last year. I mean, maybe you don't know that. I'm sure not many of you have stuck with me that long. But I just love this product so much. I was really close to hitting pan for a long time, and then I bought a backup because it was on sale. And then I just got into using other things, and I've recently re-picked it up and I forgot how much I love it. I just feel like this is the absolute best bronzer color for pale skin. The next question is, do I ever fall asleep without taking my makeup off? Absolutely not. face. I always take my makeup off before I go to bed. I would be so grossed out waking up with makeup stuck to my face. I just hate that feeling. I love taking my makeup off at the end of the day. It feels so relieving. I'm sure I did from time to time years ago when I was first getting into makeup, but I can't remember the last time I didn't take my makeup off. And I highly encourage everyone to do so because it's not good for your skin not to. For my blush and highlight, I'm gonna dip into the Natasha Denona Blush and Glow Duo. I haven't used this in a little while. It looks like this. I'm gonna use that for my blush and my highlight today. What makeup rules do you like to break? Probably all of them, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't really think makeup has rules, you know? I mean, I feel like there's general guidelines you should follow, like make sure your foundation matches your skin tone. But for the most part, you can do whatever the hell you want to do, you know? I like to do weird color combinations. I like to do weird shadow placements. I like to wear glitter all over my face. I like to wear weird lip colors. I don't know. I probably break a lot of rules, but I don't think there's rules, so. This blush is so cute. It's so glowy and lovely. I love it. Will you use a product even if it's cracked or broken? Depends on to what extent. If it's just cracked and it's not dusting up everywhere, I probably will continue to use it. So my beauty sponge is not working for this product. Wow, I've been using my beauty sponge to highlight for a while now. So we're going back into a brush. It's so soft and pretty. I like this highlight when I don't want a blinding highlight, which is not very often. This one just gives a really soft, pretty glow though. And sometimes that's all I want, you know? But if it's really bad to where it's fluffing up and making a mess everywhere, I will throw it away because it's just not worth it. I've never tried to salvage something with pouring alcohol into it and repressing it. I just don't have the time or the patience for that, and I feel like I would probably do it wrong. I one time shattered a Jeffree Star Skin Frost highlighter. I don't even know how I did it. I swear it shattered itself. But I tried to just keep like pushing it into the pan, but it was just such a mess. There was glitter all over the place from that product. And I held on to it for such a long time telling myself it was gonna be fine, but no, I'm so glad I threw that away. But if there's just a minor crack in it, it's not a big deal to me. For my setting spray, I'm using my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. It's my favorite. So for my eyes, I went ahead and primed with my Fenty Beauty eye primer. And I think I wanna use my Blossom Passion and Classical Paradise Ace Beauté palettes. The Classical Paradise looks like this. I seriously can't stop dipping into this. It's so perfect for this time of year. I literally can't get enough of it. And the Blossom Passion looks like this, and I want to dip into this simply because I don't feel like I reach for pinky colors like that. And I kind of want to go for like a grungy berry situation. I'm gonna start by dipping into Lust right here. And I just have that on a small brush. Do you wait to pan a product completely before you replace it? I feel like I try to, just to save money, you know? I try to totally use up a product before I need to replace it. But for instance, my Bali Sands Becca bronzer, it wasn't totally 100% gone, but the hole in it was getting fairly large. So much so I couldn't really dip my brush into it anymore. So I mean, I guess I try to, yeah. How do you feel about sharing makeup? For the most part, I don't really care. I don't like to share mascaras because you never know what kind of eye gunk you have or what kind of eye gunk somebody else has, and you really don't want to spread that stuff around. I don't like sharing lipsticks with somebody I don't know, just for obvious reasons. It's kind of gross. I don't really like sharing makeup with people I don't know to begin with though. If I don't really know you, why would I be sharing makeup? So if I'm sharing makeup with my friends or family, I really don't mind sharing pretty much whatever. I just don't like to share mascaras. Next, I'm going to dip into Dahlia right here and just blend right above what we just did just to soften it. How do you feel about buying or trading makeup? I personally have not bought used makeup before, and I personally don't plan on selling used makeup just because I'm weird about buying it, so I'd also feel weird about selling it. I know that I'm clean. I know that I haven't done anything gross with my makeup or anything like that, but I don't know. I feel like if I've used it and I'm ready to get rid of it, I'd rather just give it to one of my friends. I'm not out here trying to sell my makeup or anything. As far as trading makeup goes, I like to give away my makeup to my friends fairly often. I don't really ask for anything in return, so I wouldn't say I've really traded makeup before. I think I've traded unused stuff from BoxyCharms with a couple people, but that's about it. I mean, I'm fine with it, I guess. Do whatever you want, but I personally am just weird about taking someone's used makeup unless I know you really, really well. Because I have taken a couple things from Mackenzie, but that was a while ago actually. I know this looks crazy. I'm gonna blend it out. Don't worry. Next I'm gonna take Rye right here from the Classical Paradise palette. And we're just gonna start softening up these edges and lightening them up some because it's looking a little much. How often do you declutter makeup? I feel like I declutter it very often, actually. I'm constantly going through my stuff, getting rid of a lipstick here, getting rid of a powder here, there, everywhere. I like to try to, as much as possible, save up things like my highlights or my palettes, maybe even blushes, like more bigger items for videos. I could do that with my lipsticks too, I guess, but I have so many lipsticks that video would be an hour long. But I feel like I'm decluttering pretty frequently, and it doesn't take me long to decide I don't want something anymore. Pretty much as soon as I decide that, it's gone. Do you use your fingers to apply makeup? Not really. I mean, I've definitely dabbed on one of my ColourPop highlights with my finger before, and I've definitely put a shimmer shade on my lid with my finger before. But for the most part, I don't really use my fingers, mostly just because I don't like my fingers to get covered in makeup as much as possible. This smoky, I just went full out today. It's really easy to go overboard with these palettes. It's not really a negative per se, but it is really easy to go overboard with these because they're so pigmented. I'm gonna dip into Harvest from the Classical Paradise palette, and I'm gonna lay that all over my lid. And from this point forward, I'm only gonna do this eye because my camera's dying. What a surprise. And I'll do the other eye off camera while my camera charges. I really should get a backup battery, but I just haven't. Ooh, that was a fallouty shade, wasn't it? Look at a lot on my face now. Then I'm just taking any pencil brush and I'm gonna smoke this shade Beauty. It's like a metallic-ish berry color on the lower lash line, just to keep that berry aspect going, because I feel like I kind of lost it after all my blending. What products, if any, do you hoard in your purse, backpack, bag, etc.? Pretty much only carry around lipstick. That's about it. I don't really carry a makeup bag around. And my purse is literally basically a wallet with a strap on it because I don't like to carry a bunch of stuff around with me. So pretty much just my lipstick, maybe a mirror. That's about it, actually. What is your least favorite step in your makeup routine? I feel like I hate doing my brows. They're just really boring and repetitive, and it's always the same. So if I could skip that step, I totally would. It's boring. I'm gonna real quick highlight my inner corner with Hey right here. And I'm just using a teensy little brush for that, and I'm gonna pop that right in the inner corner. And I feel like I want some smokiness on the lower lash line, but I don't actually want to line my eyes today. So I'm gonna take Seduction from the Pinky palette. I don't remember what it's called, Blossom Paradise, with a definer brush. And we're just gonna kind of pop that against the lower lash line. I'm just going in little by little because I don't want this to go overboard. Now I'm gonna do what I do and draw my liner. I wasn't gonna do this, but I felt like it was missing something. So here we are. I'm not gonna do a wing though. I'm just gonna draw a straight line across just to help my lash band blend in. So I also wanna try to smoke this liner out. It's so odd to me having just a straight line. I might turn it into a wing. We'll see. I don't know what I want with this look today. I feel like I've changed my mind 100 times during this look. I feel like there's one more question. I should probably get to answering that. What is your worst makeup memory? I don't know. Do I have a worst makeup memory? I really don't know if I do, actually. I mean, there was one time I was going out with Zane somewhere. We were going out of town, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did with my face routine that day, but it was getting really cakey and nasty, like to the point where I bought makeup wipes to take my makeup off in the car during one of the points of the trip, because my face just looked disgusting. But other than that, I don't really know if I have a worst makeup memory. I'm trying to build this Seduction shade in the outer corner now, because I got the liner sufficiently smoky the way I wanted it to be. So now I'm just building this shade up in the outer corner. The shade takes a little while to build up, but once it's built up, it's really pretty. All right, I think that's sufficiently kind of what I was going for. So I'm gonna do the same thing, finish up the other eye, and pop on my lashes. They're most likely going to be Rouge and Rogue Slayer, and we'll be back to do the lips. So this is the full look. I hope you like it. I went ahead and just threw on my lipstick because I didn't feel like you needed to watch me apply my lipstick, but I went with the Dose of Colors Berry Me, and I feel like it complements this look perfectly. Oh, I love wearing berry tones with this hair color. It makes me so happy. I also realized I haven't acknowledged the fact that I changed my hair. Like in my 3 looks 1 palette video, I just went from having 2 looks with orange hair to 1 look with this dark greenish kind of color, and I didn't even say anything. So yeah, I changed my hair again. I wanted something deeper for Christmas time, and I'm obsessed with it. I forgot how much I love cool toned hair on myself. Don't let me stray too far from cool hair again. Okay guys, thank you very much. I really like how this look came out. I know it was a lot of back and forth in me changing my mind on this look, but sometimes that's just how it goes. It's not always just I know exactly what I'm going to do and I'm going to execute it and it's going to be perfect. It's not always like that. A lot of the times it's me just playing around and seeing kind of what happens, and this is what happened today, and I really like it. I forgot how much I like just kind of a smoked out liner. It looks just really put together, and I feel really wintry and Christmassy and really good. And I was actually getting ready for my day today. It wasn't just to get ready with me just to take it off and film another video. I'm gonna get my nails done, have lunch with Zane, go to work for a little while, go to the bank probably, and then I'll come home and film more videos. Long busy day, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm in a good mood today. I want to hear your answers to these questions that I talked about, and if you have a YouTube channel and you do this tag, let me know so I can watch it. I would love to see it. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram and follow me there. It's beautbean. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe here before you leave. I post every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Let me know what videos you want to see on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.